Come on, girl, pull.
Deep within the heart of a vast, ancient forest where sunlight barely pierces the thick canopy above, a tiny fawn lay ensnared, its delicate form almost hidden by the wild tangle of undergrowth. The forest here is a world unto itself, untamed, mysterious, and indifferent to the struggles of its inhabitants. The morning mist clung to the trees like a silken shroud, muffling every sound and casting an eerie stillness over the landscape. Each breath of wind sent ripples through the fog, making the forest seem alive, as if it were watching and waiting. Dewdrops sparkled on spiderwebs stretched between branches, and the air was thick with the scent of damp earth and moss. Shafts of pale sunlight struggled to break through the mist, illuminating patches of emerald green and revealing the intricate beauty and danger of the forest floor. Drawn by curiosity and the sweet aroma of wildflowers, the fawn had wandered away from the safety of its mother's side. Each step, innocent and unknowing, led it deeper into the maze of brambles and thorns, until suddenly it found itself hopelessly trapped, unable to move forward or back. Nature's trap, a network of dense thorns and brambles, held the fawn fast, their sharp points digging into its soft fur and tender skin. With every desperate attempt to escape, the thorns only tightened their grip, wrapping around the fawn's slender legs and fragile body. The more it struggled, the deeper the scratches became, leaving its legs streaked with red and its energy quickly fading. The fawn's legs trembled with exhaustion, its tiny chest heaving as it fought to free itself. Each frantic movement was met with resistance, the unforgiving thicket refusing to let go. Its hooves, once nimble and sure, were now tangled in a web of vines. The fawn's ears twitched at every distant sound, each crack of a twig or rustle of leaves a reminder of the dangers lurking nearby. Its breaths came in quick, shallow bursts, fogging the air in front of its nose. High above, birds of prey circled in the pale morning sky, their sharp eyes scanning the forest floor for any sign of weakness. The fawn, aware of their presence, pressed itself lower to the ground, its heart pounding in terror. Its wide, terrified eyes reflected the chaos of the moment, a silent plea for help in a world where survival is never guaranteed. Each shallow breath was a testament to its will to survive, even as the odds seemed insurmountable. The morning air was thick with tension, a heavy blanket of mist settling over the forest floor. Every sound, every snap of a twig, every distant bird call, echoed with a sense of foreboding, as if the entire woodland was holding its breath. For the young fawn, these sounds were not just part of the morning chorus. They were warnings, reminders of its precarious fate. The world felt vast and unfamiliar, shadows stretching long and deep, concealing both danger and hope. In this moment, the fawn was utterly alone. Its senses heightened, its heart pounding in its chest. The fawn's delicate ears twitched at every rustle, each movement in the undergrowth sending a jolt of fear through its small body. It was caught in a cruel ballet, where every attempt to free itself only led to further entanglement in the thick, grasping undergrowth. The trees above seemed to lean in, their ancient trunks and tangled branches forming a silent audience to the fawn's struggle. Sunlight barely pierced the canopy, casting shifting patterns on the forest floor, making the world feel even more uncertain. The fawn's wide eyes darted from shadow to shadow, searching for escape, for safety, for any sign of hope. Its breath came in short, erratic bursts, each inhale sharp and desperate. The cold morning air made its breath visible, little clouds of vapor rising and fading quickly. Muscles ached from the constant struggle, fatigue setting in as panic threatened to overwhelm reason. The fawn's mind was clouded by fear, every instinct screaming for escape, yet every movement seemed to tighten the trap. The forest, once a place of shelter and safety, now felt like a labyrinth of threats. The fawn's trembling body was a testament to its exhaustion, but also to its will to survive. Its cries, once sharp and urgent, faded to soft whimpers, barely audible above the gentle rustle of leaves stirred by a passing breeze. The struggle became quieter, more internal, a silent movie of desperation and hope. The fawn's body quivered, every muscle tense as it fought against both the physical bonds of the undergrowth and the invisible grip of fear. Around it, the forest seemed indifferent, life continuing as usual, yet for the fawn, time slowed to a crawl. Each moment was stretched thin, filled with uncertainty and longing for rescue. Each rapid heartbeat echoed like a ticking clock, a constant reminder that time was slipping away. The fawn's chest rose and fell with increasing urgency, the rhythm of its heart a soundtrack to its struggle. In the quiet of the forest, this heartbeat was both a plea and a promise. A plea for help, and a promise that as long as it beat, hope remained. The heartbeat of fear, relentless and raw, was the only certainty in a world suddenly filled with unknowns. The forest seemed indifferent, abiding by its own ancient laws. The thorns tightened with every movement, sending shivers through the fawn's slender frame. Exhausted, the fawn paused, its coat matted with dirt and leaves. The world had shrunk to the confines of its thorny prison, time stretching and distorting. Its eyes, once bright, now dulled by fatigue and fear. Yet, amidst the wild's cacophony, a flicker of determination remained in the fawn's gaze. Even in darkness, hope can endure. As dawn broke over the ancient forest, the air shimmered with the gentle chorus of birds and the rustle of leaves. Sunbeams filtered through the canopy, painting the ground in shifting patterns of gold and green. Amidst this living tapestry, a new presence quietly emerged, moving with purpose, yet blending seamlessly into the wild symphony. A wildlife rescuer, dressed in muted earth tones, moved with practiced grace. Each step was measured, every movement intentional, as if the forest itself had taught them how to walk unnoticed. Their eyes scanned the undergrowth, alert to the smallest sign of distress or movement. With careful steps, the rescuer approached, their boots barely disturbing the mossy floor. Every footfall was deliberate, a silent promise not to disrupt the delicate balance of this world. The forest seemed to hold its breath, watching this gentle intruder. Kneeling down, the rescuer met the fawn's wide, frightened gaze. In that instant a silent exchange passed between them, an unspoken understanding, a bridge of compassion spanning the gap between human and wild creature. The rescuer's presence was calm, reassuring, a quiet promise of safety. The fawn, sensing something different in this human, paused in its struggle. Its delicate body trembled, but curiosity flickered in its eyes. For a moment, the world seemed to slow, the sounds of the forest fading into the background, as animal and human regarded one another. The rescuer's gentle touch, soft and patient, soothed the fawn's nerves. Fingers moved with care, offering comfort without force. The fawn's breathing slowed, its muscles relaxing under the rescuer's calming presence. Trust, fragile and tentative, began to grow. The world outside hushed, the focus narrowing to this intimate moment. In the muted light, surrounded by towering trees and whispering leaves, the connection between rescuer and fawn became the center of the universe, a quiet testament to empathy and hope. The thicket's harsh lines softened under the rescuer's hands as they gently parted the foliage to create a safe space. Every movement was an act of kindness, a careful negotiation with nature to ensure the fawn's comfort and safety. Now, the dance of survival included a guardian whose mission was to guide, not conquer. In this moment, the forest bore witness to a rare alliance, one where compassion bridged the divide between species, and hope took root in the heart of the wild. The rescuer worked with quiet efficiency, each movement purposeful and kind. Simple tools eased the fawn's entanglement without distress. The fawn's trembling abated under gentle hands, sensing benevolence. With each careful snip, a path to freedom was forged. The process was slow, deliberate, a testament to empathy and respect for life. As the final strands were severed, the fawn hesitated, unsure of its freedom. The rescuer stepped back, offering space and reassurance. Freed from the thorns, The fawn stood, tentative, yet determined. The forest awakened, sounds of life returning in a gentle crescendo. The fawn's legs found strength and freedom, taking its first uncertain steps. The rescuer watched with satisfaction as the fawn explored once more. Sunlight broke through the canopy, bathing the scene in golden light. Each step was a victory, a celebration of life reclaimed. The wild, once perilous, now embraced the fawn in a symphony of renewal. The fawn moved with grace, a testament to the triumph of life over adversity. The fawn's journey was a celebration of freedom, each step a testament to renewed strength. The morning sun cast long shadows that danced with the young creature. It moved with newfound confidence, the world a tapestry of possibilities. The soft murmur of a brook beckoned, promising water and safety. The forest, once perilous, now felt like home, a sanctuary for growth. The rescuer watched from afar, content as the fawn discovered independence. Together with a companion, the fawn danced through the wild, embodying pure joy. The forest returned to its natural rhythm, balance restored. The fawn, now part of this tapestry, moved with ease through the underbrush. The rescuer, role fulfilled, watched with quiet satisfaction. Their gentle intervention had set the fawn back on its path. As the sun set, the forest was bathed in golden light. The fawn and its companion moved gracefully, silhouettes in a serene landscape. It was a moment of peace, a testament to hope and renewal. As the sun set, the fawn settled for the night, nestled in tall grasses. The day's events told a story of struggle and salvation, fear transformed into freedom. The rescuer, retracing their steps, carried memories of the adventure. The fawn, a symbol of resilience, had been given a second chance. As stars twinkled, the forest whispered, "Every life deserves a second chance." It was a call to action, a reminder that kindness and courage can change fate, one life at a time.